I don't know what just happened, but that's crazy. It's all right though, YouTube. I still rock with y'all, man. I just want to come up. I just want to be. You feel me? I just want to content create and react to videos like everybody else. It's me. I'm here, man. Like, you feel me? I just want to do my little radio channel, man, with the news and talk. You feel me? In my perspective, like, but I do. Why you gotta shut my shit down like that? I just finally got 2 likes. I was, damn, niggas just, yeah, niggas just shut my shit clean down. What you listening to?
Why does it?
Mm.
Steamy out.
We back, y'all. We back. We back. Get in here. We back. Get back. Get back. Damn, they try to hit us with another commercial. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Person that is a man, but more importantly, their inability to even disclose over to Congress some of the things that they were dealing with inside of the organization is 100% grounds for termination. And you know what's so interesting? I see people complaining about this, but if it was a guy, we wouldn't even be having this conversation at all. But let's continue.
So much for coming on. First, your reaction to some of these actions. Go ahead.
No, I think it's appalling that the head of Homeland Security is firing the very Admiral Commandant of the Coast Guard who took this issue of fouled anchor that you guys broke as a story. Why? Because it was being covered up. Literally, issues of sexual assault and sexual harassment at the Coast Guard Academy and at sea, and people covered it up. The only reason we know about it is because CNN broke the news. Now, we get a new commandant, the first woman commandant in the history of an armed forces of our nation to serve. She stood up and said, this is a problem and we have to deal with it. And so literally tried to move forward with the right kind of response in the Coast Guard to this issue of sexual harassment and sexual assault. And today she's being fired for, instead of covering it up, deciding that this needed to be exposed and the Coast Guard needed to deal with this issue. So I think it's the
lady. She getting fired because she let millions of people into the country instead of guarding the coast.
wrong decision. It's the wrong decision by Homeland Security. She did a good job. In fact, the last commandant was the one who did cover it up. I think he admitted to you that he covered it up. So what are we doing here today? Firing somebody who was on the job, helping a Coast Guard that has to have a basic diverse workforce. And one of the things they need in a diverse workforce is to protect those interests of women.
And as why do we need a diverse workforce in the Coast Guard? Honestly, I mean, we're not in the tech field. We're not in healthcare. Why do we need a diverse workforce in the Coast Guard? And this is exactly the type of sentiment. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to use this clip to illustrate a point of how we become weaker, how the world laughs at us, how we can't even protect our own borders and our own interests. And this sentiment is one of the reasons why she's getting a can in the first place. We don't need people that needs a diverse workforce. We need people that are best for the job. When we get linemen, let's just say, for example, our firefighters. Are we focused on over there in California wildfires while those women their jobs are being protected from Karen Bass over to the firefighter chief, both the chief and the deputy chief? Did people care about whether or not the workforce was diverse, or did they care about the fact that we were ill prepared for that disaster, and more importantly, that their house could possibly be saved? When you're talking about our linemen and our power going out or snowstorms, do we care who the what the workforce looks like, or do we care about the fact that we want the best people for the job? And we need to get away from this. We need to get away from identity politics. It's funny because the fact that she's a woman automatically makes her a minority, which then gives her a leg up for the position for other people that may or may not be more qualified for.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, this country has gone to shit because of what the Democrats have been allowing. The Democrats are allowing this shit, bro. I was gonna look at some people's predictions, but last time I looked at somebody's predictions, I lost. I need to think about my own goddamn prediction. And that's it. Ain't really nothing on TV today. Oh yeah, we was gonna finish watching that Josh video too. Yo, I don't know what happened. If y'all tuning back in, I don't know what happened. It's like they kicked me after I got some likes on accident. Probably kicked me off the stream. I don't know what happened. Whoever left the like, man, salute. Salute, man. Looked like they kicked me last time, and I started playing the Anton Daniels video. The Coast Guard lady had got fired from her job because she let in 1 million illegal immigrants and migrants or whatever the fuck. And she wasn't supposed to do that, so she got fired. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, when a regular person get fired from their job for not doing their job, don't nobody say nothing. But we gonna say something. We gonna get up in arms because of some lady. Like, bro, we don't care. And that's why Trump ended that shit, because he wanted the best person to do the job. Real talk. Real talk. Where that video at? But yeah, man, what y'all think, man? What y'all on today, man? What's going on in the world today? In these YouTube streets.
Hey, twin.
What fault is that? You feel me? What fault is that? You feel me? We just trying to get a bag, man. All 2025, bro. We trying to get a bag. I'll watch this.
What is going on, guys? My name is Derek, aka Beat the Sportsbooks, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you how I make over $1,000 in profit every single month on Prize Picks. So first of all,
Josh,
I'm going to lead off, and I'm going to do something that.
What's good with you, homie? There go, folks. Josh, we out here, FBA. That's right, man.
So that you guys can see that this is actually legit.
We about to watch
go ahead,
this
I'm
video.
Refresh
Let me get them. This is the content creator today. Props. We about to watch how I make. I'm gonna share it in my community too. If y'all leave a like, go into my community and like my post in my communities too, so I know y'all there, so I could drop those gems and drop those stuff on there. I'll be dropping my Patreon on there too. Check my Patreon out. But this dude said he made. When you go to my Patreon, you're gonna see all the pictures of all my shit, all my thousands of dollars I made, how I was getting crazy and get crazy. But it's how I make $1,000+ a month on Prize Pick guaranteed. And look like you're betting on soccer, but let's see what you're talking about. It's on Beat the Sportsbooks.
I made over $188,000.
I just shared them both on my channels. All right, so you, Brody. I appreciate you, man.
That means I made over $50,000
because that's how,
in profit.
Yo, not to stir off into like YouTube shit now, but yo, if y'all trying to get y'all channel up and y'all trying to make channels, because we all could do this, bro. Like, I know y'all be seeing Dante London and DoorDash videos, and they be talking about, oh my God, I just made $10,000 off YouTube. Bro, y'all could do it too, bro. We just gotta post every day. Whether it be a live, a short, a video, anything, you gotta post every single day. You gotta keep on making content. So YouTube is just like how cable was back in the day. If you a little bit older and you know how cable used to work, right? Cable, we need to have a channel to be on and be playing something. And once we start making our own sectors and making our own hashtags, making our own little channel, our own little sectors, we're gonna all be able to come up, because it's like, all right, I'm gonna go watch Josh's video, and then right up under Josh's video gonna be my video, and right up under my video gonna be Shot's video. Like, we gotta have our shit set up a certain type of way with the algorithm and the titles and the hashtags, so we always could be watched and always could be seen and be a part of this content. Because y'all want to be over here on YouTube, bro, where they paying real money for views. TikTok is giving out 1 cent per 1,000th view. And there's people over there on there and they're not even getting views. So they're over there just wasting their time. If y'all want to get on here, but y'all got to get on YouTube, bro. Get your channel booming, man. Just keep on posting. That's what I did. I just kept posting. Now I'm right there, like, trying to tell you, bro.
On PrizePicks, and I currently have almost $10,000 in my account, guys. Right now, I only have this one slip pending, and in the last 3 days, I've made over $1,000 in profit. Literally last night, we just hit for 10x on Monday Night Football. Literally one day before that, we hit a 10x in this Green Bay versus Minnesota game, turning $50 into $500. And then we hit a 15x, guys. Yes, a 15x in this Jacksonville versus Houston game. So in this video, I'm going to explain.
So he gonna tell you how he doing it, but I know how to turn $5, nigga. I turn $5 into $500. You feel me? I turn $5 into $500. I could show y'all how to do that with his same amount of picks. Damn near, he doing 4. What I'm gonna tell you how to do it in 6. It don't really matter the picks. All you gotta do is the method. So let's see what his method he talking about.
The exact strategy that I've used to make all of this money. I'm going to show you how you should be playing on PrizePicks and give you 3 tips to succeed. As well as at the end, I'm going to give you an opportunity to replicate my success exactly without having to do any work or know anything. So the strategy that I'm going to be explaining in this video, guys, is called correlation. And I've explained this on my YouTube channel several times, but a lot of people, they don't seem to understand it. And I keep seeing a lot of people play slips that don't have correlation. So let me set the record straight, guys. This is the only strategy that you should be using.
What he about to say is something. I already know he about to say kind of. I think so. But correlation. When you make a bet, say you make a bet for $2, right? And you got all of these plus 20s on here. You got Tyler Hero plus 20 to get 20 plus points. You got Anthony Edwards to get 20 plus points. You got we can make a slip right now. You got Tyler Hero plus 20 points. You got Anthony Edwards plus 20 points on this slip. You got really giving y'all the sauce right now, bro. Anthony Davis plus 20 points. You got please don't ever take Anthony Davis plus 20 points, but this is just for this example. LeBron James plus 20 points. Somebody else plus 20 points, right? Michael Jordan. So then boom, you got all them plus 20 points, right? On a 5-man, right? So then boom, once you make that ticket for whatever money, you gotta come back and have something that correlates to that last ticket. So now you gotta have a ticket that say Michael Jordan under 19.5, LeBron James under 17.5, or whatever they under is. Now you gotta take they under
on PrizePicks. And if you are not using this strategy, you will 100%
make tickets that
lose
so
money.
Retarded.
So what does correlation mean? Correlation means the things inside of your parlay or your slip are connected, so that if one thing happens, another thing is likely to happen.
And when I say niggas, bro, if you ever view on my channel, bro, and you hear me say the N-word, bro, I'm not just talking about. That's just how I talk, where I come from, how we talk. And I slip up sometimes and I say niggas, but I don't even be talking about niggas. I could be talking about a white person. Look at this nigga. But it's just how we talk, where I come from.
Example, guys. First, we have Geno Smith to go over his passing yards, to go over 248.5 passing yards. We're going to pair that up with DK Metcalf to go over his receiving yards. Geno Smith and DK Metcalf are on the exact same team, and Geno Smith throws to DK Metcalf. So if Geno Smith goes over his passing yards, doesn't it make sense that is going to go over his receiving yards? In this example, Geno Smith,
hold on, I just muted on the important part he just said.
Yards. We're going to pair that up with DK Metcalf to go over his receiving yards. Geno Smith and DK Metcalf are on the exact...
All right, so he's going to say Geno Smith. He's saying Geno Smith going to have, let's say more on PrizePicks, but they really be meaning over. He's saying Geno Smith going to have over 248.5 yards. Right? And then...
same team. And
if Geno Smith had over 248.5 yards, he had to be getting it somehow, throwing it to DK Metcalf, right?
Geno Smith throws to DK Metcalf. So if Geno Smith goes over his passing yards, doesn't it make sense that DK Metcalf is going to go over his receiving yards?
And that's a real, and even though that's he's saying it like, oh, it's so easy. it's really a weak ass bet because Geno Smith will go over and DK Metcalf. I'm pretty sure they had games like this where he done had 26 yards and Geno Smith had 300 yards because it's that other dude Jackson Ninja or whatever his name is, the one from Ohio State. He be getting all of the catches and yards, and it's shit like that be happening. So that's why I hate when people be pulling up. Yo, did you see this video? Like, nigga, these people not even telling y'all how much they be losing. I'm trying to tell you, bro, you'll lose some shit. But what he's saying is kind of right at the same time because he is on the team and he be throwing him the ball. So if he do go over 248.5, wouldn't DK, but DK trash, so he won't even do it.
In this example, Geno Smith, he threw for 395 yards. Don't you think that a lot of those yards are going to go to his star receiver? Of course. So these two things, Geno Smith and DK Metcalf, are correlated.
Y'all was nice in y'all
correlated
ass.
means those things are connected.
104 yards, y'all
Tony
ass.
Pollard
That's why I had
over his
Kabir,
rushing attempts, and Devin Achane to go less than his rushing attempts.
Bro.
And this stack right here,
hey,
Tony Pollard and Devin
Lions, Detroit Lions. Y'all was talking all that shit this season, and y'all are ass, boy. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all got that belt.
The Dolphins are playing the Titans. The Titans were winning the game for pretty much the entire game, meaning they're running the ball a lot. In football, when a team is winning, let's say you're up 27-14, you're going to be running the ball a lot, trying to waste the clock, get to the end of the game, and win. Whereas on the other side, if you're losing in football, let's say you're losing 27-10, you have to throw the ball a lot to come back. So you're not going to be running the ball. So very simple correlation, guys. Tony Pollard, he's on the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are winning. They're running the ball a lot. Miami, they're playing from behind. They need to throw the ball down the field. They need to catch up. They need to score points. So they're not running the ball a lot. So naturally, Devin Achane is not going to have rush attempts.
All right, this all right. I can understand if a motherfucker don't know how to do this shit, they be confused because he just saying this. If we're not gonna be running the ball a lot, David Achane, like, don't nobody know who David Achane is, bro? You gotta say a running back, bro. You gotta if they trying to come back in the game, they gonna use their running back. So take the running back less than or under yards or attempts. You're not even saying that, bro. You gotta take under their attempts because they're not gonna be attempting to run the ball on a pass crazy quarterback. So like in the AFC Championship, bro. Not gonna lie, I would probably take Kansas City's running back, one of their running backs, less under attempts. I don't know why I'm saying less, bro. I hate price picks. I'm on FanDuel. But I would take under a Kansas City player's attempts at rushing the ball. So that means how many times they handling the ball. Because Patrick Mahomes gonna be throwing the ball a lot.
Here's an example of a bad prize pick slip. If this is a really good prize pick slip, which it is, this is one of the best types of slips that you can make on prize picks. Here's an example of a bad slip. Let's say I go over to the MLB and I start looking at some props. I go to the last 5. I see Corbin Burns over 5 strikeouts, and it looks like he went over in his last 3 games, so I'm going to choose him to go over 5 strikeouts. And then I go to WNBA, and I see Chelsea Gray, 18.5 points, rebounds, assists. I look at her last 5. Oh, she's gone over in her last 4. I guess I'll choose over. So I choose her over. And then I go to rebounds, and I choose Jonquel Jones. I look at her last 5. Oh, she's gone under.
All right, so basically what he's saying now is people that go and they look at stats and they see, oh, LeBron just scored 30 points last night, boy. I'm going to take LeBron plus 35 plus. And it's like, all right. That's not how this works. Because LeBron had 35 points last night and he had to put the Lakers on his back last night, right? In a meaningless game against the Wizards where he was getting fouled and all types of shit was going on and he exerted so much energy, LeBron James might not even play tonight. So LeBron James might just defer to AD all night and give AD the ball and let Austin Reeves cook or somebody. So he might not even have that many points tonight.
In her last 4.
So don't worry about stats. Under. That's why I don't care about stats. I don't worry about stats.
I see Daniel Jackson. I click on his last 5. Oh, he's gone under in 4 of his last 5. I'm going to choose him under. This is an example of a terrible slip on prize picks. Why? because there's zero correlation between any of these outcomes, guys. If Corbin Burns goes over 5 strikeouts, that has nothing to do with Chelsea Gray going over 18.5 points, rebounds, assists. It has nothing to do with Jonquel Jones, and it has nothing to do with Daniel Jackson. So now we have 4 different things that we have to count on happening in 4 different sports in 4 different games. Versus a slip like this, we have 2 players from the exact same team, one of them who is throwing to the other, and then we have running backs on opposite teams in the same exact game, both of which are affecting each other. Also, guys, you saw me using this last 5 games feature. Please do not use this on Prize Picks. This is absolute garbage. It will never help you. And this feature is only here for you to lose money, guys. What happened in the last 5 games is completely irrelevant, guys. They already take that into account when they set this line. The sportsbook Prize Picks in this example, they already have all of this data. They already know what happened in the last 5 games. So why would you think that this is going to help you beat the sportsbooks? It's not. This data is put here to trick people who think that
and that's the same thing with FanDuel. When they put them bets up there and be like, they be like, choose this, whoop-de-whoop. Don't choose that. Why would you choose what they telling you to choose? And they're the house. You trying to take the house money. Why would you go and listen to what the house wants you to do and give them the money for it? And I always seen people that at first just started betting or just downloaded FanDuel. They always try to tell me like, oh yeah, I should choose this one, right? No, you shouldn't choose that one. And they always try to put it there like $10 to get you $50. It's the best bet. Like, no, bro.
Last 5 games somehow affects the outcome of the next game. In reality, the matchups, they have a lot to do with each other. The lineups have a lot to do with each other. The weather, the defense versus the offense. And these are all things that are taken into account when this line is set, 61.5. So a lot of people might say, oh, well, he's gone under in 4 of his last 5 games. Well, I'm going to choose him under. This is a terrible way of thinking. It will never help you make money. In fact, it will help you lose money. And that is why they put this here, guys. They want you to use this as a guide because they already know that 90% of people on Prize Picks are going to look at this garbage and they're going to use this to make decisions. And that is why Prize Picks makes billions of dollars per year. So now that I've explained to you my correlation strategy, I'm going to tell you how to actually implement this and take your bankroll from a small amount of money, let's say $500, to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And the first thing that you want to understand is the unit system. So the unit system, 1 unit is equal to 1% of your bankroll. So let's say you have $500, right? You should never bet more than 1 unit on 1 play on Prize Picks. As you can see, I bet $40 on this slip, but I have a bankroll of $10,000 on Prize Picks. So that for me is not even 1 unit, that's like half a unit. If you have a $500 bankroll, you should not be betting more than $5 per play on Prize Picks. The reason why you only want to bet 1% of your bankroll at one time is to minimize your losses. So let's say you're betting 10% of your bankroll. So let's say you have $500 and you're betting $50 per play, right? Which is way too much. And you lose 5 plays in a row, which is going to happen. It's very likely that that's going to happen. If you're betting on 10x parlays, you're going to lose 5 in a row. It's completely normal. If you lost 5 in a row at $500 and you're betting $50,
At Domino's, we're all about cheesy, so you know we had to make our...
Bro, basically, if you say you was only trying to bet, and that's a lot of money. Say you was only trying to bet $20. You just trying to play with $20. You better break that $20 up, nigga, into cents. And I can show you how to do that. I know how to do that. I know how to make 9-cent bets that with an outcome of, if you win this, boy, it turned into $2,500. I done made bets where I made $3 turn into $500. So I'm trying to show y'all, bro. He about to tell y'all right now, like
$50. So you just lost half of your bankroll just by betting on 5 plays. But if you would have just stuck to $5, right, and you lost 5 plays in a row, you'd only be down $25, which is only 5% of your bankroll. So this is a mistake that a lot of sports bettors make. They bet way too much per play. You do not want to bet more than 1% of your bankroll. As you can see, I'm only using $40. I have over $10,000. I'm not going crazy, guys. I'm not betting $1,000 just because I have $10,000 in my account. So that is number 1, the unit system. Number 2, stop playing 2-mans and 3-mans. So guys, I'm not going to go too heavy into the math behind this, but two-mans are terrible. They have bad, what are called implied odds, meaning that you need to win a lot of these bets in order to be profitable over the long term. As you can see, a two-man pays out 3x. That means you need to win 1 out of 3 of all your two-mans in order to even break even. And if you're using the correlation strategy like I explained to you before, the payout is even worse. Let's say I take Baker Mayfield over his passing yards and Mike Evans over receiving yards. Now it is a 2.5x. Now you need to win 1 out of every 2.5 slips to be profitable. That is 40%, guys. You need to win 40% of your two-mans to be profitable. And that is so hard. Versus if we make a correlated four-man like I just showed you, we get a 10x payout. So we only need this to go in our direction 10% of the time. Versus with the two-man, we need it 40% of the time. As far as three-mans, a three-man pays out 5x. This has terrible odds, guys.
I know it's people out there that be like, straights are bad and you shouldn't do it. A straight is a single bet. That means a straight is just mean I'm betting on, for example, the Buffalo Bills to beat Kansas City money line. That's a straight. That's my only bet. It's not parlays when you, all right, you got Buffalo Bills money line, you got Los Angeles Lakers money line, and then you got the over of OKC versus the Bucks or something. You know what I'm saying? So when you bet a straight and it's one bet, you got a 50-50 chance of whatever it is that you want to happen happening. And that's because there's only one other choice. That's a straight. When there's only one other choice. So if you bet in that straight, right, you got a 50% chance of hitting it. But some people don't like that because they want to get more money quicker. So you are going to lose if you do more legs, but you are going to profit too if you do more legs. That's why you should do more legs for less money. But if you get in my Patreon, I'll teach you how to do this, bro.
It is very hard to win 1 out of 5 of all your three-mans. Do not play three-mans ever. Like I said, I'm not going to go into the math. There are some videos on YouTube if you want to see the math behind Prize Picks, but I'm not going to talk about it in this video. Just don't play three-mans ever, please. So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3 is going to be get comfortable with losing. So like I explained to you guys before, you are going to lose a lot on Prize Picks because we are betting on parlays. Obviously, when something pays out 10x, you're not going to win every single one of them. But guys, a lot of people don't understand that you are going to have a shit ton of losses when you're betting on parlays. I'm just going to scroll through my account. You can see all of these losses,
bro, he
guys.
Just lost, bro. He just lost. All right, bro. He talking about. Let me tell you about people like this, because he was talking about, bro, for like 3 days straight, bro. He lost $300.
0.5 slips to be profitable. That is 40%, guys. You need to win 40%. You gotta know what you're
doing on there, bro. And it's a way that you could do this shit, bro. But yeah, though, I'm gonna be back though, y'all. I just want to know, let y'all know they kicked me off of here like that. I can't believe that. YouTube, what I do? I ain't did shit to y'all, man. I've been posting. I've been minding my business, keeping my head down, posting. Y'all niggas didn't goddamn kick me off the app, boy. But yeah, though, y'all, I gotta go make a parlay right now anyways. So, I'm gonna be back, though. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Salute. I'll go to my Patreon, too. My Patreon is on my community. So, yeah. Patreon in the community, and we're gonna get this money this year, bro. It's 2025. We're trying to become millionaires and billionaires and gazillionaires, trillionaires. We got big dreams and big goals. You know what I'm saying? All gas, no brakes. Like I told y'all, the crackhead still talking. We done burnt out. We already gone. Crackhead still having a whole conversation. He's trying to talk. No, we ain't trying to talk to these people. These people is crazy.